So for me, being a guitar player that is pretty involved in making metal covers, metal remixes, guitar remixes of different video game songs, pop songs, and what have you, I thought it'd be pretty fun to rank my top 5 metal covers of video game songs that I've come across over the years on YouTube. So for me, coming in at number 5 on the list is Rashad EB. Sorry, Rashad, I have watched your music and seen your videos for countless years. I don't know if I've ever actually heard you pronounce your name, so I'm sorry if it's not Rashad. But Rashad EB's metal cover of the Spark Mandrill theme from Mega Man X. What's funny is that this cover particularly, I remember just way back in the day when it came across his channel and this song, along with I think the Flame Mammoth song. Off the bat, one thing that really stuck out to me, just from an aesthetic standpoint, is quality, right? I really like this, close-up shot of the guitar, really being able to see the riffs that he was playing. But on top of that, his content over the years has just progressed and gotten better and better, right? And just from an engineering standpoint, one thing that I really liked about the guitar tone in this early cover was still capturing that retro kind of synth tone without making it seem too artificial, right? Without needing to really crank the high end on this guitar tone. And it really sits well in the drum mix and the bass mix, and it just brings this, old iconic song to a modern life. And so this one has really always stuck out to me, and I've always enjoyed this. Okay, so coming in at number 4, I hope I don't catch too much hate for this, but this is technically not a video game song that's getting covered, but it is in fact the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers theme. The reason I bring this one into the list is in the same way that, when we were really coming across a lot of these guitar covers and just modern metal mixes of these old retro songs, I remember finding this video really just by recognizing this thumbnail and the kind of clickbaity title, which was the best Power Rangers theme song cover you will ever hear. And it got me to click on it. And really, as soon as this song started taking off, it was just sending the energy in a million different directions, right? The guitars were awesome. It was hype. It was energetic. But the thing is that as the song kept going and unfolding, you really get this kind of hybrid feel of these really epic vocals and these really heavy metal guitars and even this very metal screaming vocal. And I don't know if it's necessarily the same vocalist in this song doing the singing and the screaming, but I've always really enjoyed listening to this over the years, and this one was really one of those early videos that stuck out to me. Alright, so coming in at number 3, Rashad EB. Sorry guys, he had to take 2 spots on this list. And so with that 3rd spot, I really have always loved the Chemical Plant Zone song from Sonic 2. As I'm sure a lot of people did, I know it was a big fan favorite in terms of the soundtrack. And one thing that I always appreciated about seeing guitar players and musicians cover this song, whether it was rock or a metal song or not, was really trying to capture that kind of pacing of that song. It's very choppy, it's kind of syncopated, right? And you can really dig into the riffing of this song. And so I think that what Rashad and a few of these other guest musicians do, including Insane in the Rain music as the sax players, and I believe Thunder Scott, is with the guitar, the bass, the saxophones, they carry this in this really groovy, kind of almost metal funky feel. And I think it just complements the song and what it is so well. So this one has always really been one. Okay, so coming in at number 2, it is Ken's theme from Street Fighter, and it may not be the Ken's theme that you're thinking of. So I, since launch day, have been a huge fan of Street Fighter 6. I played all the Street Fighter titles over the years. I mean, just like every single one, right? And Ken's theme has always been probably one of the biggest fan favorites and a really popular choice for guitar and rock covers amongst guitar players, right? Just because it's lent itself so well with that main heavy riff. So the crazy thing is that in Street Fighter 6, when we started seeing that there were going to be all new themes, right? None of the old melodies really even come back from any of the characters. I was a little hesitant with that information, especially some of the more iconic anthems that are in the game, and knowing that they weren't going to be coming back in the original capacity. And so in the game, I did hear Spirit of the Flame, which is Ken's theme, and it was pretty groovy. It did grow on me. However, this version right here by this band called Lame Genie, which is probably one of the best band title names that a video game cover band could ever have. This version actually came up on my Spotify playlist, and it really captured my attention and it drew me in, and it's just so well engineered. It has such a good guitar tone, the drums are really hitting, and they did a lot with this song, and they made it, in my opinion, just pretty heavy. And so this song and this version actually are generally on my gym playlist, my running playlist, my commute playlist. I do listen to this version quite often. So yeah, it did kind of throw me for a surprise that Ken's theme from Street Fighter did make it on, but is actually this new version from Street Fighter 6. Okay, so coming in at number 1 on my list from what I think is the greatest metal cover of any video game song is actually Thunder Force 4 Lightning Strikes Again, and this is by SSH. I'm gonna try to pronounce his name, but this is actually from Saitama Haisyu Heiki. I'm really sorry if I butchered that. But this guy has been killing it for years online, and the thing is, I remember hearing and seeing this video years back. I think the upload date on this is about like 12 years ago. It might even go back further than that from the original. But this version, this guy shreds on like MIDI guitar, I believe. And so essentially he's kind of keyboarding out all these metal riffs, but he's just like going over the top, like balls to the wall. And this song really, I remember it going kind of viral back in like the really early YouTube days in terms of just being a really awesome rockin' backing track. People are putting it on the back of like highlight reel videos, anime music remixes, and this song just has insane energy. And to take a really old retro Sega song like this and turn it into something this like rockin', it was awesome. And so this one easily takes my top spot. So good, so good. So there you have it, you guys. Those are my top 5 video game metal covers that I've found on YouTube over the years. This is a pretty fun list to put together, and it had me just really relive some old awesome memories, and hopefully find some new music as well. So if you all have a list or some songs that you really think I should check out in terms of some of the best metal covers of popular video game music, please drop them below, leave them in the comments. I would love to check them out. Until next time,